Hello, guys, and welcome to the Paris-Bercy final. It is Novak Djokovic versus Grigor Dimitrov in a throwback matchup in the final here. I don't know if anyone expected this, especially from Dimitrov's perspective, but he's made a huge run here, and he's through to his first final since 2017 Cincinnati at this level. Massive, massive match for both of them. If Djokovic wins the final, it'll be his 40th Masters 1000 crown. Dimitrov, I believe it'll be his second. Huge, huge match. And Djokovic has had to battle a lot of adversity to get here. I mean, you think of the three setters starting in that Greek sport match, coming back. Really tricky three setter with his stomach issues in that one. Then the Rune match, the rematch of last year's final. He had to battle back after Rune got a rare tiebreak victory. You don't often see Djokovic lose a tiebreak, but he looked vulnerable in that match in the second set, only for him to storm back in the third and improve his serving, most importantly, to get that win in the end, 6-4. And then Rublev played one of his best sets against Djokovic I've ever seen, 7-5 in the first set. Barely any unforced errors. Djokovic had to find something. Down under pressure in the second set as well before he found a way to get through the match again in another titanic battle, 7-5 in the third set. So back to back to back, three setters for Djokovic en route to this final. Dimitrov's not easy either on his route. You know, of course, I mean, that Medvedev match in the second round comes to mind, but Musetti in the first round in three sets was difficult as well, considering how simply it was. He beat him in the last tournament in Basel, Vienna, sorry. But Bublik kind of eased up the pressure a bit in the third round before a tough quarterfinal match where he had to serve his best against Hurkacz in these conditions. He got through in three before arguably his biggest win of the week. Tsitsipas on form on indoor hard courts. He had a 6-1 head-to-head against. He'd won only one match before that win. And he got the win in a third set tiebreaker. Having chances to win the second as well, he managed to battle his way through. And he's through to another final. Unseeded player here. 17th in the world. Coming into the tournament, so just outside the seeding, but he is definitely the underdog. Grigor Dimitrov serving first here at 30-0. Serves into the net. I do think he has to be on it from the start because Djokovic, his starts to matches have been a bit ropey. You get pressure on him, then how can you know how he's feeling physically? Because this many three setters not played to the US Open. Is he going to be fully at the races? Or will Dimitrov get back-to-back final losses for Djokovic in Paris, which is a rare thing considering he has 6 titles here. He does not want to continue that pattern. He's up 40-30 in the opening game. Forehand from Djokovic, the backhand slice Dimitrov. Backhand Djokovic, backhand slice Dimitrov. Forehand inside out to the backhand of Dimitrov. Forehand to forehand. Forehand to the backhand of Djokovic. Backhand slice Dimitrov. There's going to be a lot of slices in this match, I predict. And Dimitrov just snatches at the forehand a bit too much there. And goes long. We got Mike in the chat. We got Mila in the chat. We got Marcelo in the chat. We got Shiloh in the chat. Not seen you in a while. We got Hammers in the chat. Welcome. Djokovic the GOAT. These people here for this final. Dimitrov, early test here. Going to deuce in his opening service game. See if he can find first serves under pressure. That's going to be a big thing today. Because Djokovic will have chances. Dimitrov's got to find his serving, and that's a good overhead, solid overhead from Dimitrov. Advantage Dimitrov in the opening game. Tricky match, this one. Because the head-to-head here it's so one-sided, but as of recently, the last two matches that have happened this year have been really tricky, close ones. Do you think Australian Open, Dimitrov should have won that first set? He was better in pretty much every way. He just couldn't get it done. Djokovic won in straight sets, but Dimitrov, first two sets, definitely should have been a set and had a lead, to be honest, the way I saw it. Djokovic getting some eye drops in. Hope he's feeling okay. Neither Monole, says Mila. The battle commences indeed, Mike. And you think of the match in Rome. Coming into that match, we're like, okay, well, Djokovic has such a one-sided head-to-head against Dimitrov, but Dimitrov played pretty fearlessly. He just couldn't quite, at that time especially, last 5 years, he's been really finding it hard to close against the top players, find his best level in key moments. But as the last few months, you see him getting these big wins. He's facing off better against these top players now. You think Medvedev this week. You think of Alcaraz in Beijing. These are big wins that Dimitrov wasn't getting before. He wasn't getting these top 5 wins. I do believe it's a different Dimitrov mentally as well. Djokovic gonna have to serve well as well. It's been on and off serving this week. Double faulting probably a bit more than he wants to. Keep a note of the double fault count as we go along. Forehand called out, but it was pretty late out call. Djokovic saying to Dimitrov he's not sure if it's in or out. That's decent sportsmanship there from Djokovic, just to give a hint. These guys know each other for a while. And it was in. Was in. 15 love, replay the point. Good challenge from Dimitrov. It was a very late out call. And those were the ones you kind of want to challenge. You want to scrutinize those kind of calls because line umpire's not sure. Tennis players have as good an eye as anyone, really. We go serving. Forehand of Dimitrov. Backhand of Nole to the backhand of Dimitrov. Backhand. He's missed it up the line, Djokovic. Didn't quite fully move to the backhand nicely there. We got Daka in the chat. We got Katie in the chat. Supporting Nole. King Nole there. Sheila wanting Dimitrov to win the first set. Let's get some predictions, guys. Who is going to win this match? Who is going to be the Paris Masters champion? Djokovic was going for his 7th Paris title last year before falling short 7-5 in the third set of the final to Holger Rune. It was a crazy week of top 10 wins for Rune, en route to him winning his first Masters title. Another wayward backhand from Djokovic, 15-30. Can Djokovic get his 7th title this week, though? You start to the perfect end of the year. It's been a pretty amazing year for Djokovic again. 3 Grand Slam titles. Just kind of to wrap it all up with a bow. Dimitrov will have other plans. He's not gonna want to follow the script in terms of how it's gone the last decade in Paris, where Djokovic has dominated. Second serve, Dimitrov runs around the backhand, but forehand return inside out there into the net. 30-0. Grigor Dimitrov is Shiloh's prediction. It's tricky. It's really tricky. The head-to-head, like every big match pretty much since 2013 has gone the way of Djokovic. You think Grand Slam semi-finals, you think of finals, everything. Oh, good backhand from Dimitrov, but Djokovic equal to it. Absorbing the depth and now volley. Good volley at the net from Djokovic. That's something he's improved immensely over the last few years. His ability to net, his ability to close out points coming to net. And backhand approach shot. He kind of made it into a backhand approach shot. Had to absorb that volley very nicely from just past the service box line. 40-30 Djokovic, game point. Backhand into net from Dimitrov, and we're even. 1-0 in the first set. 1-0. Tennis casual, doing my favorite player after he beat Carlos. Yeah, that was an immense victory for Dimitrov. I was celebrating that like he was my own son, you know? I've seen Dimitrov lose so many tough matches and collapse in big moments against big players. That was just the ultimate just release, seeing him win against world number 2 Carlos Alcaraz at the time. Yeah, such a big win. Even if it's not like the prime part of the calendar, still massive. Alcaraz is playing decent. Dimitrov can't handle the Djokovic return. Forehand into the net. Love 15. Dimitrov, pretty good normally, absorbing and getting balls back on the half volley pickup, things like that. Gonna have to use that today against Djokovic. Djokovic's return, obviously, incredibly deep, incredibly precise. You've got to give yourself a chance to stay in the point a lot of the time. Dimitrov serves like that, ace down the tee. That'll be his main priority, is serving big. We got Philippe in the chat. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, it was very grand entrance, wasn't it, Mike? Loved seeing both players enter. Dimitrov, you can see his reaction after the semi-final victory. Just looked so elated. I've never seen him celebrate like that before. It's been such a long time coming. So many tough years where he's barely scraping like 50%, over 50% on the year in terms of winning. Just like Dimitrov, where are you going to find that consistency? And this is the year. This is the year where he's really put it all together. He's just not quite got the big thing that we're all hoping for, that title. He's got to finals this year. He's not won a title yet. All the progress still doesn't have like a big shiny toy attached to it. And he would love the big shiny toy of the very fancy trophy we have in Paris, Bercy here. The tree-shaped trophy, that iconic all over the tennis world. One of the more notable trophies. Big serve again out wide from Dimitrov. So the thing is, of Dimitrov, the head-to-head is very one-sided. I think him winning, it'll come down to whether Djokovic in a third set per se, if we go there, if Djokovic has what it takes to battle for another like monster third set, his big forehand winner there from Dimitrov, if he has the energy still, because we saw similar things last year. Belgrade battled so many matches. Every match up to the final went to three sets, and he got himself into a third setter against Rublev, and he just completely gave out. Got bageled in that third set in the final. I don't think it would be that much of a collapse, but could be enough for Dimitrov to take it. I'm not sure. You know what? I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it. Dimitrov in 3 sets is my prediction. Dimitrov in 3 sets. It's a forehand winner again. Back-to-back forehand winners. Grigor Dimitrov up 2-1 on serve. Dimitrov in 3. You got Novak 6-3, 6-4, says Robert. Welcome, Robert. Welcome, Lexi, to the chat as well. Might go to Dimmy as well, but you'll have to do it in 2 straight sets or it's game over, I'm afraid. You don't think that if I think Djokovic, he's played a lot of 3-setters this week. I don't think it's a guaranteed win in a 3-setter, Mike. I don't know. We got Yasminka in the chat. Welcome. Eye drops showing after the first game. I think Djokovic is going to have to get to a quicker start in this match than he did against Rublev and Grigor. Grigor especially, he had that lead just tentatively. He kind of got the break via Grigor, feeling the nerves a bit. And then all of a sudden, Djokovic, I mean, his level just kind of went down as Grigor rose up, was serving for the best tennis of his life, not missing at all. And lost the set 6-4 from 4-1 up. So he's got to be more efficient, take his chances in this match. Djokovic, considering how much he's played, considering how much tennis he's played over the week. Novak for the win. Adriano, come on, Grigor. Welcome back. Adriano, saw you in the chat yesterday. Good to see you here for the final coverage. Djokovic serving at 1-2, second serve. Let's go, says Fazan. We're here. Last Masters final of the year, and Djokovic is a double fault to start the third service game. Love 15. Big target returning, says Dimitrov's coach, Jimmy Delgado. Probably good advice there. Love 15. Can Djokovic respond with something here? Tries to go for the serve down the tee, but misses it quite a bit wide. We got Rafe in the chat, or Rafe. Welcome, supporting Novak. Big forehand return from Grigor. Gets it low as well, and Djokovic can't get the backhand back. 1-2, love 30. Early chance here for Dimitrov. Second Djokovic service game. And he's 2 points away from the break. Can he get some break chances in this game? Djokovic serving at the deuce side. Serves out wide. Now backhand Djokovic. Wow, width on that backhand, but oh, volley. Put the same direction. Was not expecting that. I thought the volley was for sure going open court. Great backhand after the serve. In behind. Well, in behind 3 times. Serve, the backhand, and the volley, all equally good. Had to be as well, that volley. Love 30 down. Serves the forehand, Dimitrov, and it's long. Good first serve found. 30-all, 30-all. We got Lexi rooting for Novak. It's Sean in the chat. Welcome, welcome. Has Djokovic changed much in the last couple of years to adapt to getting older? I think he is, especially on slower surfaces. I think he's going for more, trying to shorten points. Because, like, it is natural. Backhand slice goes long from Dimitrov. It is natural as players gets older. He just can't hang with the rallies as much. You've seen that, I think, the last couple of years. Djokovic is trying to take on more. I mean, pretty much everywhere. But clay is the big thing for me, where just has to shorten points. Got to find first serves as well, Djokovic. That's a big element of his game, more than ever. Backhands in the net from Dimitrov. And Djokovic holds some love 30 down. No break points for Dimitrov in that game. Djokovic, pretty clean sweep after going down love 30. A lot of people in the crowd don't recognize them, but they're pointing them out. Yeah, definitely has evolved. Here we go. Dimitrov serving at 2-all. First serve to the forehand. Djokovic is long. 15 love Dimitrov. So let's have a look. Both these guys tie-break records in the tournament, in case we go there. I mean, on indoor hardcourt, you do expect to go to tie breaks. Both these guys possess good serves. Not their best part of their game, maybe, but forehand goes long from Dimitrov, 15-0. Djokovic won the tiebreak yesterday, but lost the one against Rune, and beat Grigor in a second set tiebreaker. That was really the momentum shift in that third round. Even though the third set wasn't exactly faultless, that was the momentum shift that allowed Djokovic to just kind of roll with it. Go on to the quarterfinals. So not a faultless tiebreak record for Djokovic. Backhand to backhand of Djokovic in the net. And he's complaining about the bounce, but got to hit the backhand higher. Got to hit the backhand higher. Dimitrov won the tiebreaker versus Tsitsipas in the semi-final. That was the one that got him here in the third set, but lost the second set tiebreaker. And also shared tiebreakers against Medvedev. Lost the second, won the third. And also lost one against Musetti. So, do you think he has let's see here. He has a losing tiebreak record in the tournament. Backhand's just in. Wasn't clean from Dimitrov. Now the backhand drop shot. Dimitrov surely going to pay for this. He does. Not a great backhand drop shot there from Dimitrov. Trying to change it up. Goes short, but yeah, Dimitrov didn't like the contact on the backhand. Yes. That's why the string did break mid-rally. So changes racket, 30-all. Big game for Dimitrov. Big serve. Now the forehand's got to be good. Volley. Djokovic's going to get there. Oh, he's missed the backhand pass, though. Little chance there. Volley wasn't perfect. The forehand was close to going out as well from Dimitrov. In the end, Djokovic misses the pass, and it's game point. You got KC in the chat as well. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Big serve from Dimitrov up the tee. He holds. He's up 3-2 in the first set. Good holds so far for Dimitrov. Went to deuce in the opening game. This time 30-all. Not letting Djokovic have a sniff at a break point. That's what he's got to do. Just hang the carrot and just take your chances. Hold your serves. This is my thing. Do people actually think that Djokovic is pretending to be tired at any point? People are so cynical of anything he ever does. It's hilarious to me. And if this does go to a third setter, and he does happen to be stretching or anything, he's perfectly within his rights to stretch. Um, will people hold that against him? Because he's played three three setters in a row. And he was talking to Serbian media earlier in the week about his stomach issues in the lead up to that Grigor match. Obviously, that's not the only reason why he's gone to three setters. Especially yesterday, Rublev came out completely firing on all cylinders, didn't miss. Djokovic serving at 2-3. Forehand into the net from Dimitrov on return. 15-love. 100% of first serves so far in this set. Djokovic just 53% first serves in though. It's not ideal. And there's another one though, and another backhand slice into the net. We got Edamo Lady in the chat. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, exactly, Matthew. Exactly. That's why I did call Dimitrov in 3. It's my prediction. Welcome, Matthew. Be 3. I mean, Greek Sport is playing incredibly as well. Be 4 really tricky matches in a row. Djokovic was going to come through. Another backhand. The 3 backhand return errors from Dimitrov. That one, not great as well. Over the low part of the net, he misses. Ooh, thought he had an ace there, Djokovic, but just hitting the net. We got Keylor Navas, of course, PSG player in the crowd in Bercy. Costa Rican goalkeeper legend, as it is an ace after the let for Djokovic, who's up to 3-0. Even so far in this match, no break points through 6 games. No break points. We got Manor in the chat. Welcome. Saying hello to everyone. Realistic Djokovic in 2, wanting Dimitrov to win. Yeah, there's that iconic clip of Dimitrov being interrupted by Djokovic mid press conference. Um, my friend Grigor here, best looking guy on tour. What do you want to know? Back in the day, back in the days where Dimitrov really was hailed as baby-fed, which I don't think has helped him over his career in terms of elevating people's expectations. Backhand Dimitrov to the forehand. Djokovic always found the corner. Great forehand there from Djokovic. Great forehand, 15-0. That press conference was at the Paris Masters, I believe. Oh. Even more reminiscent then. Maybe so. First serve into the net from Dimitrov. Backhand Djokovic. Forehand of Dimitrov. Good return from Djokovic, but he's got to take initiative in the rally. Forehands. Oh, just goes a bit too heavy on that forehand, Dimitrov. 15-30. Gone through a tricky couple service games so far. Another one coming up, 15-30. Forehand error. Just not quite coming down on that forehand, was it? Always going long. I think he wants to play his own game, to be honest, Mike. Good overhead finish by Dimitrov. 30. Oh. Lob not quite to perfection. Decent overhead, though. Definitely leading back on the overhead. Forehand. Forehand of Djokovic. Forehand Dimitrov. Can he avoid a break point in this game? Forehand to forehand rally. Who's going to blink first? Dimitrov does. It's a bit loose in the forehand in this game. And it's the first break point of the match here. 3-all, 30-40. Djokovic would love to get a return back here. See how Dimitrov does under the pressure. You think he's not been in a Masters final since 2017 Cincinnati. It's been a long old time. Djokovic is here every year, multiple times. And he has the break chance to break first in the first set. Backhand at the net. He misses it. Dimitrov in the midcourt. And Dimitrov blinks first. Djokovic gets the break. He'll serve at 4-3 after the changeover. We got Max in the chat. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Got some people in the watching the stream right now. Thank you so much. Please hit the like button if you haven't already. Got over 200 people watching, so shout out to all of you watching. Hopefully you can stay with us as long as you can. And you're able to watch the live match along with us, because that's the way I like to enjoy these play-by-plays anyway, you know? Earth, Wind and Fire in Paris-Bercy. These are gonna be big chances here. Small openings. First break point, Djokovic takes it. It's now about Djokovic punishing. It's the one slip up in a game. Djokovic, 2 games away. He can't afford to slip up in ways he did in previous matches. You think 4-3 serving against Grigor in the third set. He got broken back. Of course, he broke back at 4-all, but you just don't want to give your opponent any sort of inch. No way. You're joking. There's no way, Fazan. There's no way. Hit the like button, guys. There's no way we're that high in terms of likes. There's no way on earth. No, we're not. We're at 45 likes. I was gonna say. Please hit the like button, guys. We want to get to 100 likes by the end of the stream if we can. Yes, there's definitely a YouTube error on your part, not coming up on my screen. First is on returns. Wow. Over double for Djokovic in the first set. It's a big stat in these conditions, especially because a lot of points to one on the serve plus one as well. Getting over 2/3 of your first serves not coming back. That's massive. As backhand from Dimitrov, he tries to go up the line, goes into the net instead. Djokovic up 30-love. And 10 of the last 12 points Djokovic has won. Momentum is truly with the Serb right now. There's the ace for Djokovic. Huge. Huge that he finds these easy points in the context of his long week. I mean, look at this. 11 out of 11 first serves won in this set. Love game point. And he misses the forehand return. Got a racket to it. It was close, Dimitrov, but he couldn't quite guide it in. Another unreturned serve. And Djokovic just one game away. He wins the last two games and looking to just smash and grab this set in a classic indoor hardcourt fashion. Just wants the singular break. Be on his way to the second. Dimitrov, how can he respond here? Responding well all week. He's met players in great form. You think Medvedev was making finals in China, and then fell to Dimitrov, someone who Dimitrov lost to previous week in Vienna. Medvedev threw a lot at him before Dimitrov came through in the third set. Think of Hurkacz, who is really trying to make his case to qualify for Turin. Before Dimitrov stopped that, winning in 3 sets. Those are both 3-setters, so he's used to some adversity from the top players. This is a different task for Djokovic. These kind of conditions. This is his backyard almost in Paris. These conditions, so comfortable. He almost always goes deep. Maybe not the best strike rate in finals in his whole career, but almost always goes deep here. Big serve from Dimitrov. Out wide. Djokovic can't get the return back. 30-15. Not done yet, Shiloh. No, nothing's done till it's done. Dimitrov serving at 30-15. Serves the backhand of Djokovic. Backhand Dimitrov. The forehand of Djokovic keeps it in. Backhand Dimitrov. Backhand Djokovic. That's a well-struck backhand. And now Djokovic in control. No, we're in a slice rally, but Dimitrov goes for the drive backhand. The back of the court. It's in the bottom of the net. Ugly shot from Dimitrov, and he's now under a little bit of pressure to escape this service game. Sladiana Zdjanovic in the chat. Welcome, Idemo. Menon from Facebook. All people in here ready for the conclusion to a great tournament. And Djokovic's forehand called long. Dimitrov, he missed the next shot, but Djokovic is going to challenge this. If it's in, which is not, it's not in. It would have been a replay of the point, but instead it's 40-30, Grigor Dimitrov. Here we go. On the precipice of holding serve, forcing Djokovic to hold for the first set. Forehand to the back. Oh, he's missed the forehand, Dimitrov. And he might be dragged into a tricky service game now. You wonder, Djokovic can just get a glimpse of the set. It's a big thing serving first as well. May not be the fastest conditions, but they're definitely low bouncing here in Paris. And the serve, especially coming forward, can be so dangerous. Massive weapon. Oh, good forehand from Dimitrov. Getting Djokovic on the stretch. He couldn't get that forehand back. Good shot. Good shot. We got Ali in the chat. We got Zvili in the chat. We got Ad in the chat. Welcome. Dimitrov back to game point. Can he close this out? He surely can. Drive volley forehand. He puts it away. Djokovic up a break, but Dimitrov holds another tricky service game. Few of those in the set. He couldn't save the break point, but every other service game which he's come against adversity, he has come through. 3 deuce games he's came through in this set. And Djokovic will have to serve out the first set. Let's have a quick flashback to the last year's Paris final. Djokovic also won the first set, where Holger Rune came back at him so strongly. I think we were all just kind of shocked how confident Holger Rune was playing against definitely the form player, Djokovic. He's winning 250s, 500s, all sorts to get his ranking up after not being able to play the US Open last year. And Rune, I mean, that's such a massive service game at 5-all. You guys remember last year in the third set? Rune, I think he had to take it on his 5th or 6th break point. It was really a really tense service game before he broke, held for 7-5, and immortalized himself in terms of his top 10 wins in that week. Just insane. Hurkacz, Rublev, Alcaraz, Felix Auger-Aliassime, and Djokovic, all in the same week. Not to mention Stan Wawrinka did a close 3-setter in the first round, which got pretty intense. Alexander in the chat. Hi, Joko, let's go. Welcome. Welcome. Can Djokovic hold serve here? Let's get some calls in the chat. Will Djokovic hold? Or will Dimitrov break back? Djokovic serves and it's called out. It's called in, sorry. And Dimitrov challenges. I think he will lose the point if it's in. And it is out. Quite a bit out as well. So second serve. Second serve for Djokovic at 5-4. .44 minutes through the first set. Backhand slice has just not been too potent in this set. Dimitrov, I can think of a few times where he's just not extended rallies as long as he should have, owing to unforced errors off that wing. Djokovic up 15-love, 5-4. 3 points away from the first set. Can he find a first serve this time? Forehand, good return from Dimitrov. Now the backhand to the forehand, Dimitrov. Djokovic on the stretch, pulls up the lob. Is it going to land in? It lands long. Good response from Dimitrov. Good response. The return, then the forehand inside in, getting Djokovic fully on the run. Very good. We got Christian in the chat. Welcome. Djokovic in his blue kit after I think I'm not sure if it was due to the backlash after the first kit. But ooh, his back leg's pretty close to the middle here, but not quite foot fault. Yeah, just good enough. Backhand Djokovic. Forehand Dimitrov. Inside in again to the forehand Djokovic. He goes to the backhand slice Dimitrov. Backhand slice Djokovic. Forehand inside out to the backhand Djokovic. Backhand slice Dimitrov to the backhand of Djokovic. Down the middle of the forehand of Dimitrov. Ooh, baseline from Dimitrov. Forehand. The backhand slice Dimitrov. Backhand slice Djokovic. Inside out forehand. You just can't quite find it, Dimitrov. Would have been incredible racket work to find the inside out forehand from where he was. The depth of Djokovic's shot. He just couldn't come up with it that time. Look at that. Points won over 9 shots. 6-2 for Djokovic in this set. That's big. It's a big stat. Winning a lot of the rallies. 3/4 of the rallies. Like the substantial rallies. Like first serve at 30-15. Not even the first serves that he needs right now, you'd say. He's clean first serves, but as the first serve coming up, you can just put away the let in his mind. And he can't. First serve in the net. Second serve, Dimitrov. Another chance to get into a rally. Here we go. I'll answer the comments in just a second. I realize I'm a bit far behind. Backhand of Novak. Backhand slice Dimitrov. The backhand slice Novak. Forehand inside out of Dimitrov. Backhand up the line. It's good from Novak, but great response from Dimitrov. Now backhand, cross court. Backhand of Djokovic. Backhand up the line, Dimitrov. Forehand Dimitrov. Djokovic is fighting behind the baseline. Can he get any sort of advantage in the rally? Slice to slice. Forehand inside out. Backhand on the run again, Djokovic. Backhand slice up the line. It's on the baseline from Dimitrov. Forehand to forehand. Can Dimitrov get a slice to this one? He can. Slice. Backhand slice cross court. Backhand. Backhand slice Dimitrov. Backhand slice Djokovic. Forehand inside in. Forehand to Djokovic. Hits the net cord. And lands on his own side. Massive point. What a rally. How many shots was that? Titanic battle of slices. Djokovic for most of it, defending for his life. Behind the baseline. Can we see how many shots? 33. And the crowd loving it. They're chanting Dimitrov's name. It's 30-all here. Can Dimitrov get the break back in the first set? What a rally. What a rally. Got Fazan saying Novak wins the first set. I think he wins in straights. Well, wasn't that easy against Rune? I thought he was going to win in straights against Rune, and then it just never happened. That's an important first serve for Djokovic. Just when he needed it. He gets from 30-all to 40-30. And return just couldn't quite find it on the one-hander. Dimitrov on the stretch. Set point Djokovic. I did in the chat. Everyone's hyped for this one. What a rally that was before, but Djokovic is trying to get over the line in this set. First serve again. Good return from Dimitrov. Forehand. Backhand Djokovic. Backhand slice Dimitrov. Backhand Djokovic. Hasn't lost many points in the first serve, Djokovic. But now the slices are coming in heavy from Grigor. Now slice up the line. Forehands. He can't find it. Djokovic, it's a tricky game now. Set point saved. Dimitrov not holding back in the rally. Playing very, very solid stuff. We had who's it before? Someone was asking, David, does Dimi seem to be aggressive or is he on the defensive? I'd say he's throwing in a lot of slices, but when he gets a short ball down the middle, he's really going for especially that forehand inside out and in. Oh, first slice error and a few points for Dimitrov. Hitting it so well this game. There's another set point for Djokovic. Is it too little too late in the set? 7.5-minute game. Djokovic has a second set point. Can he find a first serve? Serves out wide to the backhand. Forehand Djokovic. Backhand slice Dimitrov. Backhand to Djokovic. Backhand to backhand. Backhand slice Dimitrov. He's missed it. Djokovic takes the first set. He wants to hear the crowd. Half of them are booing, half of them are cheering. The sole break in the first set. Djokovic egging them on. Titanic last game. Dimitrov put his all into the 30-15 rally. In the end, that break at 3-all cost him. Wow, look at the amount of people watching the stream right now. Almost 500 people overall. Please hit the like button if you haven't already, guys. I mean, very, very high quality tennis we're seeing. Very, very high quality. Only one double fault in this set. Djokovic, 15 from 17 first serve points won. 6 out of 11 in the seconds. That's, I mean, better on all serve categories than Dimitrov in this set. That shows also, seeing he didn't have to save a break point. So, a love 30 game. Only one coming to memory that was tricky before the 5-4. Let's see. Yes, held to love. Down love 30. Down 15-30. So a few, but for the most part, pretty good on serve from Djokovic. Bravo Nole, says Tony. Yes, says Alexandra. Bravo Nole. Djokovic gets the first set. They have played twice before, these two, on Paris-Bercy hard courts with Djokovic winning twice. Those are the only indoor hard court matches in their head-to-head. Djokovic won 7-6, 6-4 4 years ago in the semi-final. In 2016, he won in a tight three-setter, 4-6, 6-2, 6-3. Expecting close sets all around the board, though. Remember, Mano, what happened last time, yesterday? Was it you or someone else predicted for a straightforward set for Novak in the third against Rublev? And then he had to win 7-5 in the end, and he couldn't even win it himself. Rublev had to double fault, so I wouldn't doubt Djokovic's opponents. They've all been playing great this week, and I expecting more of the same. Dimitrov didn't do a whole lot wrong in the set. Just the one break point. Couldn't quite find the break back in that 5-4 game, but he's serving first in the second. You got Lupko in the chat. Welcome. 6-4 Novak, says Robert. Whoa. I'm saying 7-6 Dimitrov in this second set. Seen Djokovic's his slight feebleness in tie breaks in the week. Good return there from Djokovic. Backhands, goes for the drive, but misses it wide. Grigor Dimitrov. I don't think Dimitrov can win the second set. Where's all this lack of belief? Where does it come from? Come on. Still in this match for sure. He's had a great week, Dimitrov. I remember covering his other final in Lyon. Kind of went a bit downhill for Dimitrov, but definitely been playing better this week than he was then. Backhand of Djokovic. Backhand Dimitrov to the backhand of Djokovic. Is long, 15-0. Important opening service game, though. Djokovic loudly swearing in Serbian there after that backhand error. Not happy with himself. It shows you how much every point means to him. He knows early stages of this second set, Dimitrov has really got to win these service games. There's an ace from Dimitrov. Big. Big time for an ace. Just under an hour gone through the match, 57 minutes. Serves now to the forehand of Djokovic on the stretch. Good forehand put away from Dimitrov. Very confidently through that forehand. Not the backhand in 3-0 where he gave up the serve. That was very nicely taken in the midcourt. Threw it quickly and threw it confidently. Up 40-15 in this game. Serves out wide. Good serve out wide from Dimitrov. He holds the opening game of the second set. And he's up love 1. So this is the first, sorry, not Lyon, Geneva. Geneva it was. He lost a close first set to Jarry. And then the second set was very one-sided for Dimitrov. Against Dimitrov, sorry. But for me, I mean, that was kind of the first final in 5 years, that was. I think he's kind of got that out of the way. He's made some deeper runs since then. You think of semi-final in Shanghai, I think it was. Was it the semi-final? Yeah, semi-final in Shanghai. It's been impressive. Oh, he's just missed the backhand, Djokovic, and he kinda felt like he knew he missed the backhand. As soon as he hit it, he was just kinda pausing on it. He is challenging. He is challenging. Got Boris out in the chat. Welcome. He's out. I thought it was out. I think it's a great challenge from Djokovic there. Wasn't a quick shot either. So line umpire had a lot of time. Watch it bounce. First serve is long. Second serve, love 15. See, Dimitrov was up love 30 early on Djokovic's serve in the first set. This time, misses a backhand, 50-0. He's got to jump on Djokovic when he's hitting these second serves. Got to. Not a welcome error for the Bulgarian at all. Novak will end it in 2 sets, says Alexandra. Good serve out wide from Djokovic. 30-15. 30-15. This is Grigor Dimitrov's second Masters final. As for Novak, I mean, I don't even know how many Masters finals he's played. Probably, I'd guess in the 60s or 70s. Backhand slice Djokovic. Forehand Dimitrov. Backhand slice Djokovic. Just clips the net there. Dimitrov comes in. Nice backhand pass. And Djokovic, albeit had that little lick off the net cord early in the rally, but still good practice in the backhand pass. Hitting that strongly. Good stuff. 40-15. Here we go. 2 game points. First serve is into the net. Serves the backhand Dimitrov. Forehand Djokovic. Forehand Dimitrov. Backhand Djokovic. Backhand Dimitrov. Into the net. 1-0. 2 service holds to start the second set. 2 service holds. Umpire trying to stop people from coming in because disturbing the players. Here we go. These opening service games for Dimitrov in the second set are important, you feel. Can't give Djokovic a look in. You gotta say, they've not been totally towards Dimitrov. Same time, Dimitrov hasn't had too many chances. They didn't like it when Djokovic won the first set. They were kind of booing him. Most of them are booing him. So make of that what you will. Rife, no, he's a legend. DD is. DT is 24 times Grand Slam champion. 3 times in the French capital. Oh, lovely overhead from Dimitrov. Another one of those overheads behind the service box that are just so tricky. And the guy on the other side of the net, most of the time would miss those. So important that he's making them. 50-0. Serves a fault. I think Dimitrov of last year would kind of collapse at this point. I don't think he's the same player mentally. Maybe he's still too nice, but I think he wants it more than he did. You can feel in so many matches this year, he's really going for the jugular, going for tournaments now. Making these big runs in big tournaments that he just wasn't before. And you'll be hoping that that muscle memory can just take him through the second set. He won't allow himself to be put under pressure by the great champion across the net. Backhand. Picked up there on the second serve, and Djokovic couldn't deal with it. 40-15. 40-15. Let first serve at 40-15. We got Veselina in the chat. Welcome. And there's an unreturned serve from Dimitrov. So, decent holds to start this second set. Not much trouble. Up 1-2 on serve. Took us till the seventh game of the first set before we got a break point. We wonder if we'll see something similar in this set. Will there be more chances either way? Djokovic, 100% on his second serve so far, but just the one service game. Dimitrov looking impressive through 10 points. Only lost 1 point on first and second serve. People are cheering in the crowd. I still don't recognize the people they're cheering for. But we got Vinka Malikic in the chat. Welcome, Idemo Nole. Got Ashley in the chat. Welcome. Good to see you in for this final. Taylor Navas enjoying the crowd again. Who do you think is going to win it? Of course, Rublev really pushed him to the limit in that semi-final. Does Djokovic have that just competitive, just juices in him that'll just keep him going? The adrenaline to go another match. Not shown too much fatigue so far. It's true. We see that at Wimbledon a lot. You remember the Kyle Edmonds match? There was a point where I think he hit an ace in the second serve. He faulted between the on the first serve. The crowd did a massive cheer. Then he served an ace, and he like roared after it. Got the Wimbledon crowd really riled up. They were just booing him all day. I think a lot of this week is Djokovic escalating it though. Much as the second serve ace from Djokovic. Dimitrov couldn't read it. Serves on the tee. It's 30 love. Good serve. Good serve. Fourth ace in the match. Not too many aces each, just 4, but of course, it's not taking into account on return serves. Backhand Djokovic, the backhand slice, Dimitrov, backhand Djokovic, forehand of Dimitrov, forehand of Djokovic. Is long, kind of is clambering up to that one. A bit more off court. Maybe pressed too much on the ignition there. Doesn't make any sense. Put too much into the forehand. Put too much into the forehand. Indeed, he did. What Rublev can do to any player when he's playing like he was. So consistent, generally. Doesn't get enough praise for that. Because sometimes on court, he comes across as volatile emotionally. If you watch his like every match, barely misses on his forehand especially, and Dimitrov building up such a great point there, and in the end the backhand just went long. It's a shame for Dimitrov. 30 all there, definitely be a different ball game. Yeah, just long. Just long. 40-15. Serves out wide with the forehand. Dimitrov, it's long. Djokovic holds. 4 service games, 4 holds through the second set. And took us till the 7th game in the first set before we saw a break point. Djokovic did break. Then held his next 2 service games to win the set. Dimitrov will be hoping that he can get his first chance on Djokovic's serve. Got to hold serve first though. Every time Djokovic holds serve means Dimitrov is I mean, another game closer to losing the match. Still early days, but you can't think about that, Dimitrov. He's got to just play his own game. Too well on his first serve. Oh, MJ on the bus at the start of the marathon. Best of luck. Best of luck, MJ. Hope you do well. Get your target. Forehand of Dimitrov. Great approach shot from Dimitrov. Just so deep, and Djokovic is just never getting that like back or in any sort of difficult position. Forehand on the baseline. Djokovic on the run, couldn't get that back in the slice. Oh no. Is there anything you can do before the marathon, or there's any like on-site people to um help you, or serves double fault from Dimitrov, but thank you so much, Robert, for the super sticker. Big shout out to you, Robert. Every single stream, you're in here supporting and making it interesting. And big thanks again for your generosity. Another super sticker. What is the pair doing this time, is the question. First serve is out wide and a fault. Oh, the thank you pair. That's very kind, Robert. We are trying our best here at Quality Shot Tennis to bring the best coverage. The end of the year, we're so close. And we're trying to just pump out as many of these matches as possible. So it means a lot. Thank you. Backhand goes long from Dimitrov. And the crowd's getting a talking to by the umpire again. 30 all. So Djokovic has a little inkling in the service game. Of course, though, first serve looks good from Dimitrov. That's what can happen. A little semi chance can just be eliminated just like that with a good first serve. And Dimitrov's found it there. That's a big serve out wide. Puts away the forehand. Very, very good. Very, very good. Two aces, one double fault so far in the set for Dimitrov. Left first serve, and look at Djokovic's return on the dead ball there. That was in the service box cross court. Just so precise. But can he find it on the actual serve is the question. Ooh, it's close. Dimitrov, no challenge. No challenge. 30-second serve. Djokovic will be stepping in. Backhand of Dimitrov. Clips the net. Stays on his own side. And good return from Djokovic. Didn't try too much there. Just kept it in. Kept it past the service box. Dimitrov tried to get it back with his drive backhand, but couldn't. And it is another tricky spot. And look at that. The backhand is not creating a lot of offense for Dimitrov right now. 0 winners off it in the match. Second serve at deuce. What can Djokovic do? Backhand. Keeps it in. Backhand to backhand. Oh, it's a bad backhand miss from Djokovic. Looks so disappointed looking to his team. Can't believe he would miss a backhand that easy. Such a big point, like deuce 2-all. Yeah, me too. Hope the marathon goes great. First serve into the net. Dimitrov trying to get this game over with. He's at a game point already. Can he close out this time? Second serve was big. Djokovic kept his composure. We're in a rally here. Backhand slice to backhand slice. Forehand inside out from Dimitrov. Backhand. Forehand inside in. Forehand from Djokovic. Forehand. Oh, he's just kind of wavered in the forehand there. Maybe opened his racket a bit too much, Dimitrov, on the forehand approach. And it's deuce. Norway's team cheering him on. 6-minute game. Important service game. It's becoming more and more important as this goes along. Djokovic hasn't had a break point yet, but Dimitrov is getting pegged back to deuce. Forehand. Forehand of Dimitrov. He's missed it. And that is the first break point of the set for Djokovic now. Great return from Djokovic. Leads to the forehand error. And now Dimitrov under pressure. Can he find a first serve? Only been one break point in the match so far. Djokovic took it. Surely it won't be that efficient of a break point conversion rate. It's the second serve here. Break point advantage Djokovic at 2-0. Second serve to the backhand Djokovic. Backhands is long from Dimitrov. He misses. He blinks. And Djokovic in the driving seat early in the second set. Djokovic angry though. He's saying about flash photography in the crowd. He does have the break in this second set, and he is in control. He's in control for sure. Laurent Dance playing at the changeover. Of course, French DJ. Good return game there from Djokovic, you gotta say. Was times he missed some balls, but off the return initially, always consistent. Consistently getting them in. That's important. That's very important. Boom, 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 boom. Mm, 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 mm. Let's go Joko again. Alexandra just 3 games away is from his 40th Masters title, but you think of how many times he's been close to closing out in straight sets throughout the week. Let's see. That Rune match comes to mind. Rune just did not allow him to get that second set. Rune won in a tiebreak, 7-3. Or Djokovic won in the third, 6-4. It's never quite worked out as easily as it could so far this week. And it's just slight feeling of too good to be true, maybe. We'll see. Djokovic needs to just keep his composure right now, though. Keep up the serving quality. Forehand. Forehand to Dimitrov. Forehand Djokovic on the run. Forehand Dimitrov in the nets. Djokovic doing well there, moving to his right. Doing well on the forehand cross court. Keeping his balance. Not allowing the chance of an inside out or an inside in. Dimitrov loves to attack the space. He's got to play with quality. Going far out wide, Djokovic. He did there. There's flash photography in the crowd, Mike. Flash photography. Backhand in the net from Grigor Dimitrov. 30 love. The only best returner serve ever, in my opinion, says Robert. I mean, definitely. I think statistically, Nadal has the best. But in terms of breaking serve, I think Djokovic is got to be. He's got to be the greatest. It's got to be. Think of the amount of times he's got him out of trouble, big moments. Love Djokovic serves an ace. He's up 4-2 in this second set. And now, last 2 service games, he pegged back Dimitrov. Dimitrov was up 40-30, up advantage. Couldn't quite get out the service game before. Dimitrov blinked on the forehand. Djokovic got the break, and now he's just 2 games away from a 40th Masters crown. I don't know how the heck that's going to be overtaken. He's so close. Still 2 games away. First serve is out from Dimitrov. Hope Dimitrov doesn't fade away too much. He'd still give a good account of himself in the second set. Djokovic is looking good right now, though. But what a forehand from Dimitrov! Out wide, he finds the forehand cross court for a humdinger of a winner. Look at this. Backhand. I thought it was good from Djokovic, but Dimitrov got to it, and yeah, Djokovic can only clap there. Can only applaud that forehand. Crazy spin on that. get it over the net to start with. Backhand slice. Forehand of Dimitrov. Backhand slice Djokovic. Backhand Dimitrov. He's missed it wide. Little bit erratic right now. Just a tiny bit. Gotta keep that under wraps. Crazy. I think Djokovic has taken both break chances. Just had 2 break points. Taking them both. Jeremias from Peru. Welcome. Forehands in the net from Dimitrov. And now he's boiling over a little bit, yelling to his team. They're supporting him. They want to see a resurgence, as does the crowd. Dimitrov, they're yelling. Last 15 points, 12 of them gone to Djokovic. Dimitrov needs to find some consistency in the first serve to find a way through this game. Serve and volley. Djokovic going to get the forehand pass. What a volley from Dimitrov! He was there on the forehand pass and made it really tricky for Grigor, but what a volley this is. Let's see this again. Full stretch. Completely cancels all power. Look at this. Almost diving for it. What a volley from Dimitrov. Consider. Oh, challenge there. I thought it was in. Umpire called fault. Line umpire. Dimitrov's mid challenge. I thought it was in. Everyone's clapping like it was an ace. But it was out. Very good call from the line umpire. Not used to them making good calls in the tournament, really. It's been a bit up and down. Forehands. Whoa, what a return from Djokovic. That's what happens. So much time between first and second serve. Second serve sometimes lacks in comparison, and Djokovic was all over that. Dimitrov gonna need something miraculous now. Down 30-40. Djokovic would serve for the match if he broke here. He's taken all break points so far in the match. Dimitrov misses the first serve. We got Mira, we got Reiser, we got Louis in the chat. Luis. Forehands. Good forehand from Grigor Dimitrov. Look at that. The width on that forehand. Save break point. That was big. That was big. Norway. The world champion, I think. Forehand of Dimitrov. Backhand slice Djokovic. Forehand Dimitrov. Forehand goes long Djokovic. So this could be a big hold here for Dimitrov. Did have the break point. Djokovic to get the double break. And you got to remember as well, Djokovic, if he wins this title, is nigh on. I mean, he's got to win a couple matches, ATP finals. This is the year-end #1 at stake here. I mean, probably his last year-end #1 if he's to get it. Never say never, but the amount of events other people are playing, it's really tricky in a limited schedule to get year-end #1. Will that be playing on his mind at all? Djokovic, he can't take the break. Dimitrov holds serve. 30-40. 2-4 down. Djokovic couldn't take his chance, and that's the first sign of Djokovic not taking a breakpoint chance of the whole match. So that'll give Dimitrov some encouragement. I'm sure. See how he comes up in this return game at 4-3. But big hold for Dimitrov. Caleb in the chat from Lima. Welcome, welcome. Is there any other good Peruvian players coming up? Of course, you got Juan Pablo Varias. Is there anyone else? Quite like Juan Pablo Varias. You know, he's a lot of heart in his game. He's playing a challenger tomorrow in Lima. This kind of time of the year is not great for him, generally. Doesn't quite suit the indoor hard courts. In Antwerp, he did make a quarterfinal, beating former Shevchenko in the round of 16. So that is definitely something impressive there. The recommendation of the live performance of the Ronettes. Beat My Baby. No, I don't know that song. No, I don't. You beat me. You win this round. To Djokovic, 2 games away. Over till it's over. Over till it's over. Needs a good couple holes, and that's a good start. Ace to start his 4-3 service game. Just after he couldn't get the break. Pressure's on Djokovic. Close out the match. These next 2 games. Good serve from Djokovic. Now the backhand on the stretch. He can't get it back in. So Dimitrov, 15-0. The crowd will latch on to Dimitrov winning points, I'm sure. They're chanting Dimitrov's name. They want to hear him get back in this match. Dimitrov support coming from Facebook. Welcome, welcome. Djokovic, 15-0. First serve's good, but surely puts away this forehand. He does. Landed a bit short, but Djokovic was fast up to it. Put away the forehand for 30-15. Let's see the stats in this second set. Look at that. 100% on second serve. 75% on first serve. Both guys 75% on first serve points won. But look at that stat. 43% first serve in the set for Dimitrov. That is nowhere near good enough. You're always going to be losing in a set with that kind of first serve percentage. Backhands. Backhand of Djokovic. Backhand of Dimitrov. Clips the net. Wow, went on the baseline after the net cord from Dimitrov. Forehand. Oh, what's a forehand winner from Dimitrov? He's hit a couple of special ones in the last couple of games. And that's another one that'll make the highlight reel. Decent forehand from Djokovic, but what angle he found on this forehand. Absolutely ripped it cross-court, Dimitrov. Absolutely ripped it. 143 Ks in the winner. Massive. We're at 30-all now. Ooh. Just in time, the shot clock. And he misses the backhand return. Dimitrov. It might cost him in this match, just not being able to create a chance on Djokovic's serve. You think, through all the service games, has he had like one deuce game? One deuce game on Djokovic's serve? That's very little. Good serve. Up the tee, and it's long. Return from Dimitrov. Djokovic, determined look at his face. Little roar, but he knows the job's not finished. Big hold there. Dimitrov was looking good. 30-all. Djokovic found two important first serves to get himself within Djokovic's team saying, I want you to go for the match. He's within one game of the title. Within one game of the title. Dimitrov serving at 3-5. Held serve valiantly. He's at deuce in the last set, serving at 3-5. Similar position. And held. So we'll see. Djokovic can have a chance in the service game. Or if Dimitrov, I mean, on the baseline from Djokovic, but still in the rally. Backhand. Oh, backhand winner. Perfect from Djokovic. And he is trying to close it out now. Look at this. The slice led to a short drive ball from Grigor Dimitrov before. Absolute ripper of a backhand from Serbian world number one. So close now. Forehand to the backhand slice. Djokovic up the line. Lands in. Now the forehands. Oh. Had a lot of time on that. Put it long. That is going to hurt a little bit. I think that should have been love 30 there. Had the time on the forehand. He felt like he was just hitting winners. Built it up so well and then just went long. Just about. Possibly do. Possibly don't. But Dimitrov hits an ace at 15-0, 30-15. So trying to get through this service game. Does not want a tricky hold. Big serve out wide is long. Got Sabri in the chat. Got not a good start to the day, says Shiloh, but we bounce back. Well, it's still not done. But double faults like that from Dimitrov. He is slightly whimpering now. And it's going to be tricky. It's going to be really hard for Dimitrov, you feel. He's done it before. Massive comebacks. 30-all. Needs this service game. Needs to avoid championship points at all costs in this match. Especially in this game. Second serve. Backhand Djokovic. That's massive. It's championship point Djokovic. Backhand right in the corner. And Djokovic wants number 40 in Paris. He's 1 point away. Please hit the like button, guys, if you haven't already. Paris Bercy has been a great week. Great tennis. Eastern Europe's risen to the top in the final. People in the crowd disturbing Dimitrov on the championship point, but here it is. 30-40. Serves to the forehand Djokovic. Backhand slice. It's in. Forehand Dimitrov. Backhand of Djokovic. The backhand Dimitrov. Forehand Djokovic. Backhand Dimitrov. He's missed it. Djokovic is king once again in the French capital. He wins number 40 and his 7th Paris Masters title. Record extending. He makes the head-to-head 12-1 between him and Dimitrov. And he has his arms aloft. He wins three setters in a row. How fitting to just close out in straight sets comfortably in the final. Unfortunate for Dimitrov there. He felt like a lot of his fire was taken out of him after the first set. And every service game felt like a battle. Then on in the second set, Djokovic pretty much faultless on serve. You got to say, pretty much faultless. No break points to save all match. 81% first serve points won, 69% second serve points won. Huge numbers for Djokovic, and Dimitrov just couldn't hold a candle to that. You got Zdravska. Bravo Nole. He gets his 6th title of the year as well, number 6. And he's pretty much guaranteed world number 1. We'll see what happens in Turin, but I'm sure he'll be raring to go for that one as well. He wins Paris first time since 2021, right? First time since that Medvedev final. That one was a really tough 3-setter. This one, a lot more comfortable for Djokovic. It was nothing comfortable in the previous 3 matches. With that 3-setter versus Grigor, 3-setter versus Holger Rune, and then the 3-setter versus Rublev that went all the way 7-5 in the third. But Dimitrov just didn't have enough against Djokovic. He played such a high level consistently in this final, Djokovic, compared to the previous matches where it was fluctuating a bit. In this final, he really came out raring to go. He had to keep it efficient considering how much time he'd wasted on court the previous matches, but he just did not look like he was going to mess around at all. Just so good. Maybe the one part of the match where you're like, oh no, what's happening here? Maybe the 5-4 game, but Dimitrov just never really made him fight for his service games, and that's really important indoor hard courts. You've got to play the margins and take your chances, and he just never really created any chances, Dimitrov. As well as he played all week, he just never quite could bring his best in the final here. And the hunt goes on. Dimitrov still hasn't won a title in a long old time. I think six years or so. It's been a long time, but it's been an amazing year for Dimitrov. Nevertheless, yeah, ATP Finals is still his last title, but Dimitrov on the year, best year, I think since 2017, 2018. It's been a long time since he had this consistent of a year, definitely. Yeah, I think since 2017, yeah. 44 wins, 21 losses. Hasn't even reached 30 wins since 2017. So this has definitely been his best year, and he's inside the top 20 for sure. I think he's top, is he 15th in the world or something like that? Live rankings, I have to have a look. Let's see. Dimitrov, 14 in the world. So that's got to be his highest ranking in quite a while. And yeah, top 16 seed for Australia is massive. It is massive. You want to be avoiding the big players at all costs, and he's done that. So thank you guys for joining me on this week-long adventure, really, for Djokovic. Went through all sorts to get to this final, and then in the end, closed it out pretty comfortably, 6-4, 6-3. Wins his 40th Masters title, which is, I think he has the lead by 4 Masters now. So it's big. Who will do the WTA semi? I think it is. Anthony covering that. Not too sure. I think it is Anthony. Djokovic just never stops winning, does he? Never stops winning. This is his first tournament since the US Open that he won, making it 3 Grand Slams in a year for... How many times has that been? 2011, 2015, 2021, 2020. Fourth time you win 3 Grand Slams of the year. What? What is that about? It's not normal behavior. Djokovic just, as always, breaking all sort of standards set by his age. And we'll see if he can do the double in Turin. He goes on. This week in Turin. Bye-bye, guys. Thank you so much for your support all week. See you. Bye-bye.